This is a machine that I have had for probably 5, 6 months now. I just really don't use it that often. I keep it in my basement. It is the Eureka Airspeed Unlimited Rewind. If that wasn't there, you'd probably be able. There we go. Unlimited Rewind. Its bristles are very soft. I don't know. I just decided to touch the bottom of the rollers, and the bristles are very soft. But anyhow, it says deep cleans carpets and bare floors. I don't see how you can deep clean a bare floor, but okay. So, as you can see, it's a little dirty. It does have a brush roll on off switch. Here's your power. There it is. So, it does turn on, as you can see. You have a suction diverter over here. You have a floor and tools sort of thing going on. It came with an extension wand and a crevice tool. Let's see, that pops back on the back like that. And the machine itself, it does a pretty decent job picking up. The filter design, excuse me, is not very smart. The top of the filter, however, is pretty clean. The bottom is not, as you can see. It's pretty dirty. And then even in here, it's pretty dirty. Woo, that's really dirty. So it's really dirty underneath the machine, and then you kind of have like a copycat Dyson sort of thing going on. I know it's really dirty. I'm going to actually knock that on the floor. I don't think it's coming off. Ooh, that's thick. So, it does do a very good job vacuuming. I wouldn't recommend buying this if you're somebody that's not going to take care of it, because that's where a lot of these, no offense, but these companies make their money, is from people who buy these because it's what they can afford and they don't take care of them. So, you know, people are amazed with them at first when they first buy them, and then after that, they just never perform well because they don't take care of them. So as you can see, I mean, this filter, it needs to be washed. I've only used this machine probably 5 times, 6 times or so, if that. I've only done the house upstairs with it 1 time. And I mean, it doesn't even really sound like it closes all the way, but it's closed. The big thing, the airspeed design is pretty much they widen the openings. So this is a gigantic dirt opening here. This is a gigantic suction opening here. Your openings for everything are larger, so more air can flow through. You have a pre-motor filter. That looks pretty, I don't know, that's about the material that it is. I can imagine it. I mean, even this filter down here, it's a little dusty, but it's really not even that bad. But that's what I'm talking about. Is people don't take care of things, so they don't last very long. So this is not the machine for you if this is going to be something that you're not going to take care of and you're not going to clean out. So anyway, I liked this machine because I got it relatively inexpensive. It's a full-size machine too. It's not one of the little rinky-dink Airspeeds that are like $50, $60. I think this retails for like $120 or maybe it's $100. They make a couple different models. I know they make the exact reach, and they also make the exact pet airspeed, but they aren't retractable. They don't have the retractable cords on the back of the machine like this one does. And they don't have, oh, I didn't need to hit that. And they don't have the on-off brush roll. For me, when I buy a vacuum, I need that on-off brush roll to feel kind of confident when vacuuming or vacuuming with the tools, because I don't like the brush spinning when I'm not using the carpet, or for when I'm cleaning above the carpet. I don't like the brush roll spinning. I don't know why, I just don't. So, and you can see when you release it, the front drops down. So that's kind of neat. It also has a carpet selector. I always keep the vacuum on the lowest setting no matter what. I don't even care. I always do. But I didn't even make a mess. So the magic of a camera, I put some oatmeal down. So you can see there's some on the carpet. I did a little line so you can see, not a line, but I made a line of some dirt so you can see the kind of large pile pickup. I put some over here so we could try out the edge cleaning. I put some on the bare floor over there so we can try it on bare floors, and I put some up here just to show the attachments too, because I have a feeling it'll do a pretty decent job. Because, I mean, the brush roll on this machine actually goes edge to edge, which is really nice. So I guess we'll just hop right into it. Your pedal release is back here. Your on-off brush roll and your on-off switch. Relatively quiet. So, as you can see, I'm going to show you the spinning. So, it did do a really great job grooming the carpet. It did pick up a little bit of hair too. It picked up a little bit of fine dust as well as, of course, your oatmeal. The hose suction on this is really great, and the nice part about this is it comes up through the back of the machine, through the pipe, and right down into the bin. The suction, it's kind of a dual cyclone, if anything. You have an inner and an outer, that's it. The agitation is pretty good, even though it is kind of lightweight. I don't know what's stuck all over this. I wonder if these bristles are melted or something. They almost feel like they're melted. I don't know why. I don't know if somebody poured something on this or I don't know. But anyway, so this machine, it does a really great job. If you're in the market for a new machine, this may be the machine for you. It's 12 amps. It is pretty powerful. You do have some nice features such as that retractable cord that does work really well. You do have a carpet height adjuster. Of course, you're not going to see that much of a difference when the machine's in the upright position because of the way that the release is designed. But you can see this a little bit better when I have it on the floor. It does raise and lower pretty well. I also like that the dirt and things, it's not all coming up through the hose before it gets into the main part of the vacuum. That's a really nice part as well. So you don't have to worry about clogs in the hose or anything like that. The machine itself, it does lay down pretty flat. The head of the machine lays down just as flat as it doesn't like to lay all that flat because once you go solo, the extension wand hits off the floor and it likes to come off. But other than that, I mean, you can't even really recline it farther than this. It seems like it's teeter-tottering on the cord reel, but it's really not. That's actually as low profile as it goes. But I mean, that's still pretty low for a vacuum. You'll get under the couch pretty decent. I must have missed a few pieces back here where I didn't vacuum. But other than that, I mean, it's a really nice vacuum. It's made pretty decent. Up here is relatively clean. I don't see any dust or anything, so the filter does a pretty good job. The one thing is, mine didn't come with the pet tool. For some reason, they just did not include one for me in the box. So that kind of stunk. You also have to be careful when you purchase these because sometimes you won't realize it, but you'll actually be buying a refurbished model, not a new model. I don't remember there being really any assembly for this machine. I think it actually just pops into place and that's about it. If anything, it's one screw, and I don't even think that you even need a screw to put this vacuum together. But I'll show you the retractable cord really quick before I end the video. So, as you can see, it does work very well also. The nice rubber wheels on this machine help it with the hard floors. It did a really great job on the hard floors, not at first because I didn't have the suction flipped over. That's one thing that you may end up finding really stinks about owning this machine is accidentally forgetting that you didn't have it on carpet mode and you just vacuumed your whole house and you didn't pick anything up because you were really just brushing the carpet with the brush spinning, no suction, because it was all coming through the hose. And I mean, I just got done using that too. The handle is a little flimsy, and it kind of pulls up against the seal on the vacuum, and you can kind of hear it when you're vacuuming too. But so that is the Eureka Airspeed Unlimited Rewind. This is a machine that I have had for probably 5-6 months now. I just really don't use it that often. I keep it in my basement. It is the Eureka Airspeed Unlimited Rewind. If that wasn't there, you'd probably be able, there we go. Unlimited Rewind. Its bristles are very soft. I don't know, I just decided to touch the bottom of the rollers and the bristles are very soft. But anyhow, it says deep cleans carpets and bare floors. I don't see how you can deep clean a bare floor, but okay. So, as you can see, it's a little dirty. It does have a brush roll on-off switch. Here's your power. There it goes. So, it does turn on, as you can see. You have a suction diverter over here. You have a floor and tools sort of thing going on. It came with an extension wand and a crevice tool. Let's see, that pops back on the back like that. And the machine itself, it does a pretty decent job picking up. The filter design